Hi, my name is Hamza Jacobs. I'm an IT trainer with New Horizons in London. I'm here today just to show you a couple of cool little tips and tricks on Windows 7 and Office 2010. How to use Excel 2010. Excel 2010 is the latest version of Microsoft's very popular productivity package called Microsoft Office. Excel 2010 extends on the Excel 2007 look and feel, where you have the ribbon at the top for navigation. And how this basically works is you just have multiple tabs. As you select a tab, you'll notice that this entire area at the top here will just flip around like a ribbon folding over itself to reveal features. You see, as I move through, that'll just give you a good idea as to what the ribbon looks like. So that's pretty standard as far as the new applications within the Microsoft suite goes. One nice addition in Excel 2010 and Office 2010 generally is, hey, look, File's back. So what we can do is click on File, and that opens up something called Backstage View. Backstage View simply gives you an entire full screen view that enables you to work with things like your protection. You've got your versioning available over there, creating new documents, all of our templates available of office.com, many of our recent files. Printing options, one of the nice things about this, have a quick look here. You can actually print and set all of your printing options directly over here without having to go into the printer properties, which is really good. So you can adjust your margins, set up your scaling, do everything straight over there. Right, so that's just a very quick look at File. Right, so we'll go to File to save, open, launch up new templates, anything like that. So just clicking to it takes us straight back there. Good stuff. So we're looking at how to use Excel right now. And basically, Microsoft Excel is a very popular spreadsheet application. Now, used to create tables of data, used to create income statements, balance sheets, anything that you need to represent as a table. And standard to all versions of Excel, of course, is you've got your columns and you've got your rows. So to give you an idea, I'll just select a column over here. That's column A, column B. And you'll notice the columns run from A, B, C, D, all the way across. Your rows run from 1 all the way down. And where a column and a row intersect, that's called the cell address. And you can see the cell address at the top here, A1. That means column A, row 1. Your columns and rows in Excel 2007 and 2010 have been extended greatly. In the earlier versions, 2003 and prior, you only had 65,536 rows. I know you're thinking, oh, how am I going to fit all my data in there? It's only 65,000 rows. That's a very common problem, and believe it or not, something that I as a trainer have encountered many times. Many people ask me, how do I get more rows? 65,000 is just not enough for me. In 2007 and 2010, Microsoft have answered those questions. Just to give you a quick idea, if I flip to the bottom over here, I now have 1,048,576 rows. That should be enough for us, hopefully. Yeah? Our columns used to go from A to IV, that was 256 columns. They now go from A to XFD. That's over 16,000 columns. So you have roughly about 17 billion cells per sheet, give or take a few million, of course. So really big interface, really big platform that you're working on. All you need to know right now is where that column and row intersects. That is a cell, an A1. And I can move about using my arrow or cursor keys on my keyboard to flip around. And you can see that little bold outline moves about. So you've got the selected or active cell. Very important to keep an eye on that. That is where any action will take place. For example, if I go back to A1, I'll type in something like month. I would normally always use the tab key to enter, and that types in. Another way to navigate about is to use your mouse, and you'll notice my mouse has got the white cross at the moment. That enables me to select cells. So I'll move to B1 real quick, type in sales, use the tab key again to enter that, to move to across. We'll type in expenses. Now, instead of using the tab key, you saw that tab moves me from left to right. I'm going to use the enter key. That takes me down to the bottom. So enter moves you to the bottom. Just below month, I'll very quickly enter Jan, Feb, Mar. I now have my column labels and my row labels added in there. So that gives me the nice basis for my sheet. I could now go in and type in all of my numerical values for that. So let's say my January sales were 5,600. I'm going to hit enter, and that's going to take me down to the bottom. Next cell. February sales, let's say it was 4,750. March sales, 5,200. What you will also notice as you're typing in, your text is always left aligned, your numbers are always right aligned. Excel will automatically reformat items as you enter them. For example, if you enter text, it recognizes it as text and aligns it to the left. Numbers get recognized as numbers and get aligned to the right. Very good idea when starting out an Excel sheet is to enter your text labels first, as I have done over there, and then that gives you a very nice foundation to enter your numerical values. Very, very basic how to enter data in Excel.